What's up, Jabot here, and today we have a new video. Now, Pop Smoke, there really hasn't been much going on with his case. We do know that he was murdered last week in the Hollywood Hills in California, and he was only 20 years old, man. He was very young. He had a whole life ahead of him, and it was just a very sad how this turned out to be. Well, today TMZ put out a new article on pretty much to update us on what's really going on behind the scenes, and there's been a lot going on, man. There's been all these speculations and theories on what people believe was the case on Pop Smoke's death. Well, TMZ has given us an update on what's going on, and they did put out this new article that says Pop Smoke's murder investigations a struggle, big issue with witnesses, and they go into detail about what's going on, and they say Pop Smoke's murder is still a mystery and police are making little progress in finding suspects due to the variety of issues, but they're still pressing on. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ detectives have hit a roadblock in the rapper's murder investigation, specifically with regards to witness testimony. We've heard it before. A lot of people are simply refusing to talk, but also a lot of the info they're getting is sketchy. Okay, so they're not getting some truthful information, and it's just everywhere. They're not giving some legit info on what's really going on and what really went down. And they continue by saying, our sources say among the potential witnesses cops have spoken with, stories have either changed or are provably untrue, also because nobody was outside or nearby Pop's house when the crime occurred. They have no neutral witnesses. To make matters worse, we're told investigators have wasted time looking into videos posted online allegedly connected to the murder, but they all ended up unrelated to the case. Likewise, the case being by Coastal Smoke was killed in LA but lived in New York City. Cops have to spend extra time and effort tracking down people. Finally, even though the murder appears to be a targeted hit and not a robbery, our law enforcement sources say they still having trouble coming up with a motive. Cops are working all leads and resources possible in the meantime, but it seems they're in desperate need of a break in the case. Okay, so by reading this last sentence, they are completely exhausted in this case. It looks like they're getting frustrated because not many things are connecting on what they have gathered. By reading this article, it looks like they're having a very difficult time on pointing out what was really what went down into the people who are responsible for his murder. And pretty much from reading all this, man, it looks like they're having a very difficult time, and probably who knows if this case is going to end up being solved. Who knows if things are going to be all connected sooner or later, because right now, by hearing all this information that's coming out, they are completely exhausted and it looks like they need a break. And that is it for this video. Right now, things are not going how everybody's expecting, and so many people have been asking on social media, like, what's going on with Pop Smoke's killers, what's going on with the case. But as of right now, the people who are working on this case, it looks like they are having a very difficult time, but we shall see what happens and how things unfold over time. It has been a week, so probably they do need a little bit more time, but usually when things like this happen, we always see the suspects get arrested within like 2-3 days or maybe even 4 tops. But for this, it looks like things are much different, especially since this incident occurred very early in the morning and there was really nobody outside. So we shall see how this thing turns out. And that is it for this video. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, hit that bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video. But yeah, I'm out.